think the first time I saw TV was in '55, I believe. They had, a friend of ours had a TV, and they had a little bitty screen about like that. And we went over there once in a while, Saturday nights, I think. And the shows I can remember watching were Gunsmoke and Amos and Andy. That's the only two I remember. We got our TV at home there about 57, I think. We ever got it. It was a used one, and it was 17 inch, but it was good enough for the time. And of course, back then you only got a couple of channels. I'm here in Middle Missouri, so we got 13, which was Jefferson City, and Channel 8, Columbia. That's all we got. But means we didn't. Well, we just didn't know no different. That was good enough for us. Of course, the pictures were snowy. You know, it wasn't real clear. Because our TV antenna wasn't nothing to brag over. It was probably just a rabbit ear or something. Maybe it's bigger than rabbit ear, little antenna. And finally we got a bigger one, and the bigger antenna was able to pull in some St. Louis channels and things like that. But back then, I really liked those old 50s shows, you know, 50s, but it hadn't been much before the 50s TV actually got started. And there was a massive amount of cowboy shows, which I liked then and I still do. You know, Maverick, Gunsmoke, Have a Gun, Go Travel, Restless Gun, The Texan, and it just goes on and on, you know, many of them. Also, there was a lot of the old detective shows, you know, Private Eye, like Richard Diamond and Tightrope was a good one. Highway Patrol was a good one. Now, all of these I still watch on YouTube. Now, I can't watch, I guess CBS must have got greedy there. They used to have Perry Mason on everything on YouTube, but now you can't find it, or at least on there. I'm sure they want you to pay a fee if you're going to, you know. So and that was one of my favorites too, Perry Mason. As far as I know, I've got all the Highway Patrols on a little, what do you call that, SD card that I got. I think there's only 147 episodes, something like that. So I got all them on there before they get rid of that. But anyway, that, and then when we got home from school, the first thing we watched was the 4 o'clock show. It was a cowboy show. It had, a lot of the time it was Tim McCoy's on there. I think he was a cool actor. You know, I still watch his old westerns and everything. I don't, like I said, I don't, well, I'll show you, but I don't want to move the camera, but the TV's sitting over there. And it hasn't been on in I don't know when. Well, the other day the wife was playing some of her Chinese DVDs on there, but other than watching TV, we don't. I watch strictly on YouTube. And whether it's people I'm subscribed to or they're not that way, then it's old cowboy shows, old detective shows, things of that nature. Yeah, I know I'm old, and I don't hold with all this new modern stuff. Like the TV nowadays, well, you used to back when whenever Lucy and Desi and them were there, you had in separate beds. Even though they were married, you couldn't show them sleeping together. There was a lot of things back then that didn't go that does now, and now it's got a little too out of hand. You know, they practically show them doing everything. They don't practically do everything, they just don't show them doing it. That's all. Like that show, what was it, Friends and Cheers and all them. I didn't care for them one bit, you know. And I like that Three's Company, those like that, because that wasn't actually, well, it's a little maybe suggestive at times, but it wasn't. It was a funny show. And a lot of this stuff now, if and when you can find a cowboy show nowadays, or western, it's simply got to be blood and guts. I mean, you know, there's just blood flying everywhere. In the old days, the old black and whites, you didn't see that, but you got the idea. Yeah, the guy got shot. Okay, so what? May not have been a spot of blood, but he still got shot. Now, kids back in them days didn't, they knew right from wrong when they realized it was only a show. I take that in my own experience. I was a kid back in them days, and I realized that you don't have a real gun and shoot somebody, but they're not getting back up like they did on the TV shows. And so when you know, nowadays, I'm not sure what's going on with these kids nowadays. Man, I'll tell you what, going to shoot up school though. No, it's not the guns, it's the people. It's either the way they've been taught when they were kids or not taught at all. There's so many kids now growing up that don't have a mom or don't have a dad or something or other. I don't think they got either one. So it's on their own, just on their own they grow up, and then they, whatever their friends are doing, some of the friends would rather not very, no, they wasn't taught any better, so they don't know what's right and wrong. I believe that's where a lot of this criminal, juvenile delinquents come in. You see a lot of shows, and this is getting off topic. You see a lot of these cop shows and everything where it's younger folks that's getting them problems. Now, there's some olds that do, I grant you that, but it used to back in the old days, back when I was a kid and everything, the worst thing that a kid got into was stealing a little gasoline. And, but anyway, that's not good either, but I mean, it's not as bad as all this other. And back when I was a kid, dope, marijuana, none of that was actually ever even mentioned. I didn't know anything about that until I got to Vietnam. Then there was pot laying around everywhere. I never did smoke, I didn't see a need to. But there's a lot of guys that did, and they went around acting like little girls at a little tea party. Well, I realized I didn't need that kind of thing, especially when it could have been dangerous out there once in a while, But anyway, that's there again, getting off the subject of TV. I remember one time our old TV conked out and Dad took it down. The same guy he bought it from, he worked on TV. He got it fixed in a couple of days, and Dad went and picked it up. I said, what did he say was wrong with it? He said, well, he just had it clean out a bunch of them dead cowboys and it worked fine. I knew that wasn't what it was, but didn't ever see it going. And I don't know what else to say about this TV situation other than the fact that I'm an old timer. I pretty much like the old ways, even though they might have been a little bit more difficult back in them days. The TV wasn't as clear, but you had more quality TVs. Things were more geared for families and even kids. Like you take the Lone Ranger, there was always a good message in that. The kids that you don't commit a crime when you ain't getting away with it, And they never did, For the Lone Ranger, he didn't hardly ever kill anybody. He just shot the gun out of their hand. Hard to believe that'd be a good shot. Now I'm rambling on a lot and realizing I don't want to do that. I don't want to make a really long video because I know people's sometimes like my attention span not that long. So we'll get off here, and as I mentioned a few things about TVs. I don't think you guys want to comment on your experiences with old TV shows or new TV shows or anything of that nature. But feel free to do so. It's just too cold outside to be doing too much. I was going to go out there and do a little video on our new carport. Any carport really, what it is, but we had to put up something to keep all our farm machinery in because everything's sitting outside. I don't like doing that. Okay, that's enough. That's enough for now. I'm not going to keep on rambling here. So y'all take care. Hit the like and subscribe if you're not already, and the bell thing. The same thing everybody tells you to do. Just follow the instructions.